In this video, I'm going to show you how I got rid of my smelly hot water problem. A few months ago, I changed out the anode rod in my hot water tank. I installed a magnesium rod when I actually should have installed an aluminum zinc rod. It did get rid of the smelly hot water for a week or so, but then it came back, and it came back even worse. I was going to install the aluminum zinc rod. However, a plumber gave me some advice and told me to install an electric anode rod. First thing I'm going to do is shut the valve that supplies the hot water tank with water. Then I'm going to turn the gas off. Then I'm going to go to the sink at the highest point of the house and open the hot water valve. Next, I'm going to hook a hose to the drain on the hot water tank and let some of the water out. Then I'm going to open the valve in the hot water tank and drain some of the water. Then I'm going to use a 27mm socket to take the old anode rod out of the water tank.
What size wrench?
27mm or a 1 1/16.
Okay, and you got the 27mm. You did not have to take the plastic off of that.
But think about how shallow this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm trying to just get it on there.
Mm-hmm.
My son was kind enough to give me a hand while I held the camera.
There we go.
Yeah, so it wouldn't leak.
Just know it's going to be way harder than that if you've never done this.
Yeah, we've already changed it once.
Now, actually, it's loose. Just give it a ratchet.
This one?
That's why that thing's right there, huh?
That was to keep it warm. It's in the garage.
Not enough.
It's gonna spray, right?
Nope. It shouldn't if you drain some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't drain it, and it just kind of pulled up to the top.
Some more now.
Yeah, because we're letting some air in.
If you just turned your hot water heater off, that rod is going to be very hot, so make sure you have gloves on. And before I changed this rod, I also tried another method. I tried turning the hot water heater all the way up for a while to kill the bacteria off.
Oh,
That's right, I said bacteria. So apparently there's a sulfate bacteria in my well water, and when the hot water's turned on, it starts smelling like rotten egg or rotten onions. So I tried turning the hot water heater up all the way to kill the bacteria, and that only worked for a little while as well. And you have to be careful when turning up your hot water heater because the water becomes scalding hot.
So you got to be careful. That rod's gonna be hot.
Crank it away, or crank the heat. You had it on.
Yeah, we turned the heat up to try and get rid of the smell.
Now we're going to use a magnet to pull the old anode rod out. Now one thing is, if you've never changed the anode rod, you want to make sure you have plenty of room between the top of the hot water tank and your ceiling, because the original anode rod is solid and you may not be able to pull it out with the hot water heater standing upright. If the anode rod is old enough, you may be able to snap it in half, but make sure you don't drop the bottom half back in the tank. You'll never get it out.
Wow, that's just that. Still, it's got quite a bit missing on there.
Beginning of summer.
The new rod. This, hopefully that's the same socket size.
It should be. Here, let's see.
Does that kind of come off? Yeah. Okay. No,
It's a little bigger.
that's not good.
Will it
How are we going to go in there?
I was going to say, will it go in?
I mean, to make sure before, you might have to take that. Yeah, it goes in there.
It's upside down.
I know, I just want to make sure the rod goes in.
Oh.
So I don't have to worry about taking it out.
Yeah, it just might be a bigger. Here, let me see. Oh, yeah, because I won't. Oh, that did fit in there. Yeah, there you go. This is a little bit.
It'll
big.
work.
Yeah.
It'll work as long as we can get it tight.
Let me see this one real quick.
Now that ain't gonna fit in there without
that's 1
taking
1/4.
the
Yeah.
plastic thing out.
Yeah, we can just do this
Now
one.
you're gonna hear me
Might have to
talking
take the
about
plastic out.
it had a bigger nut and it won't fit down inside the hole
thread it
of
in
the
this.
water tank. And because there were no directions with the electric anode rod, I didn't realize that the fitting was taller, so it fit above the hot water heater and didn't go inside the recessed area. So you won't have to worry about making sure the socket fits down in the water
You
heater.
need to put the thread tape that way. This sits out so you can get the wrench on here. All right, go ahead.
Get my other hand. Hey, look at that. All right, it's threading.
Okay.
Now, one thing I do want to make sure with this socket, I'm sure it's going to be okay. I don't want to damage that thing on the top.
Yep. Oh yeah. A little loose, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit, but
Here we go.
yeah, I don't think I have anything.
Tighter.
Yeah, so this is a 32 millimeter. It's a little bit bigger,
It's
probably.
supposed to be a 27, right? What was the other one we had?
The other one was a 27,
Oh, it wouldn't fit on there.
but it wouldn't fit. I don't think this has to be crazy tight.
No, it's a pipe thread, so you should tighten it till it's snug.
You just can't really do it anymore, or like.
Yeah, I mean, so pipe threads, you can keep going and going. They'll get tighter and tighter because the wet threads get wider and wider. That's probably going to be...
I have a lot of leverage too. This is probably good, right?
No, you can go a little more.
Okay. Oh, I can't go anymore. It's done.
Let me see. Yep, that's good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I bottomed it out.
No, it's not bottomed out. It's just wider there.
Okay.
You want it to be tight. Okay. Got a nice long cord.
That's it, huh?
That's it. It wants to be grounded though. So. Pull it apart enough.
Yeah, I can just do that. A little tight.
Mm-hmm. Might have to pry it open a little bit with a little screwdriver.
Come on. Wow. There we go. They're on it.
Ground.
Probably want to do a screw where it's like not so. You want me to do this
Yeah,
one?
just do that one.
Okay.
Otherwise, you ain't gonna get a screwdriver in there.
There we go. They say it's grounded, so now the real question is this one gonna fit? Oh, look at that. Is that just a self-tapper?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Okay. We're set. It's on.
After I opened the valve to let the water tank fill again,
Hit the pilot
I
light
left
because
the
I turned it
faucets
off.
on in the house to bleed off any air that might be in the tank. Once I saw there was no air coming through the faucets, then I was able to shut them off. I did this project several weeks ago, and I wanted to make sure it was going to work before I aired this video. And I'm happy to report that there are no odors coming from my hot water anymore.
Stayed on.
I'll leave a link for the anode rod in the description in case you want to get one for yourself.
All right, now turn it to all the way to your right. Yeah, that's quite a bit. Yeah, that'd have been gone in a year.